Huskies head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So Northern Illinois' offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You could still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for this squad.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Back to pass, it's Davidson. Lets it fly. Reels it in down the left side. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And what an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Back to pass on second down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Gets the back moving. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way. Very lucky to keep possession on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The kick is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Davidson. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Trying to take it back. Bust through behind his pad. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On the ground, it's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
Right at the line. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's straight. Out wide right. It's Scott. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Keeps it himself. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick give. It's White. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. All the way back to the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Scanning the field, it's straight. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Right side, it's Scott. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. First down. They thought he could run for it, and the defense wasn't having it.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! On the run, fires downfield. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's gonna miss that one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. They get to the line quickly. Motion from the wideout. Selling the fake. Rush right in his face. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Hicks. To give them first and 10 from the 13. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Huskies! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Deep in the end zone, it's Mosley. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Quickly out to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That's reeled in. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Play action on 1st down. Move to his right. Unleashes one. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Looking for space. It's Hall. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and long coming up. Changing the routes with his receiver. Give to the running back. Turning it on! He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Running inside. It's Hall. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's straight. Out wide right, it's Hall. Touchdown! catch and run for 6. Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. On the option. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Finds his big tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get...
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Hits inside, it's Hall. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Drake. They're all over him. He'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Got to make the play on 4th. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Caught over the middle, it's Holmes. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Misses badly on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Davidson. Unleashes it. Got a man in the middle. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Rushes on. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football. And social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fargo.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The run inside. It's Hall. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's straight. Out wide left, it's Hall. Breaks into the open. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The give on fourth down. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. And the Huskies want to pick up the tempo.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It is good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it out. It's Mosley. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Sets his feet. It's straight. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They'll need a bunch on second down. little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start off offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Mitchell. There he goes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got it behind the line. It's Mosley. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I think one thing people don't...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Caught, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Looking to throw it straight. Left side, it's Mosley. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Right back to it. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Trying to get it in. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, North Dakota State. That one will give them the lead. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They'll go to the counter play. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. The Huskies will hustle to the line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Pulls it. Doing it himself again. The handoff. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Sells to Faith. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Keeps it himself. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Needs it here on 4th down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Huskies. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Hits the hole. It's Mitchell. Powers through the defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Keeps it on the ground. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Moves the pocket. It's Drake. Finds his man. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
They'll give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Straight ahead, it's Hall. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he avoids the sack.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the 2nd half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Takes the handoff. It's Hall. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Offense getting set for 1st down. In the red area, it's Hall. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Gets the back moving. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Hall. Touchdown, North Dakota State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
They had a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he brokered the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Fielded in the end zone, it's White. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack.
Example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Davidson. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Turns it upfield. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They boot it away. Searching for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Hall. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Now on first down from the 40. They're going to ride this running back.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Quick give, it's Hall. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. On the ground, it's Mitchell. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Let it go! They'll send the back in motion. Let it go! Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.